It's your boy James with the Stop Being Dirty. So DMV ruined battle rap. Oh my God. So we're gonna get right into this, man. This is an interesting topic. So there's a back and forth going on. Well, first of all, it ain't really a back and forth. Averb was on the spaces, which he pretty much Averb's top tier in them spaces, bro. Like, you can say what you want, and I agree with y'all. Averb had sections of his career where he was just godly on that stage. Then he has his lazy moments. Then he has his short rounds, the choking. Then he be in and out of pockets. But a focused Verb, he's a legend. But one thing that's never changed, that shit talk. Yo, never changed that shit talk. Even when it didn't even make sense, this shit talk is good. You know when you don't make sense, like, bro, how are you justifying this loss right now and actually making it entertaining? You know he's top tier with that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as these spaces go, his promo goes, it's really unmatched. But this specific topic, I seen a link pop up on the tube. I think it's off of Easy's channel, and he was talking about how the DMV ruined battle rap, and I'm like, damn, that's a hell of a title, a hell of a statement. Let me go check it out. So he basically, it seemed less of a shot at, like, the DMV seems like a casualty of war with his personal war against P. Because a lot of, like, it was like, yo, Verb is so, like, I cannot stand arguing with people like this. It's like, yo, like, if I'm P and he's telling me this story about how he feels about the DMV battle rappers and the movement of what they're doing and not doing and the lack of stars and main events and everything we're going to get into that he got into. And, like, I'm listening to him as P, and I'm like, hold on. Like, am I bugging, or you're taking shots at me without taking shots at me, but you're shooting at me, and I'm getting shot? Like, this is crazy right here. Even though he's pretty blatant about, like, it was like, what I mean by that is, like, there was points of it where he's like, yo, I rock with P. I like P. Da-da-da-da-da. But he's basically trying to say that this was all P's fault. And let's break it down to what he was saying. He basically said that the problem is that so many people sound the same in battle rap. Like, it's like the same sound. Now, he's like, let's go to the core of where this sound was created. A lot of it is coming from DMV battlers. Now, how is it that this same sound is able to go across so many, like the whole battle rap? It's because so many DMV battlers are in battle rap due to P putting them there. He's like, P done put 15 of y'all out in battle rap, which all sound the same, but y'all owe for 15 because none of the people from the DMV that P is pushed forward, pushing P is main evented. None of them are headlining, none of them are superstars. But yeah, you pushing this DMV agenda on us. There's 15 of them. He was like, Ryder, Cuban. He was like, I think he said, Jack Boy, or Souffleur, and he mentioned, like, the new guy, the Foots, and I didn't even know these guys were from the DMV, honestly. Like, I'm not even that, like, in tune with, like, where they're exactly from. I knew the Ryder and the Jack, but anywho. So he's basically trying to say, I know Ace, right? DMV, Ace is out there, and a whole other, man. DMV definitely has a huge movement, but the thing is, like, that movement ain't moving nothing. This is his opinion on it. To be honest with you, in the sense of the main event superstar factor, he is making sense. Let's be honest here. Like, what artist from the DMV that P's pushed has become a superstar? Like, right now, right in the comments, could y'all name any? Is there any DMV artist that's main eventing, headlining, any of them? I don't think there is. And if I'm wrong, I'm always, what I'm saying? You can write in the comments that I'm wrong, but can you tell me who's a superstar from the DMV? But what I was saying about him, like, dissing P, because, like, but P, you brought these people in. He's like, if any other entity in the world, P would be fired right now. This is what I'm saying. Like, he's backhanding P. It's crazy because he's basically saying P's not doing a good job and he should be fired for it. Because you keep pushing these talents from where you're from. Mind you, P's from the DMV. So you taking all the people from your area, you overly pushing them on battle rap, and none of them are hitting. He's like, y'all 0 for 15, but you keep shooting threes. It was hilarious. It's like all quotes from Verb. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I think people from the DMV is whack? Nah, I think Jack Boy's fire. I think Ace is fire. Foots is fire if he's from there. Saflair Soul's fire. Yo, Ryder versus Chef Trez. I mean, even though it's an old battle to refer to, I think Ryder was crazy in that battle. Ryder was crazy for Snake Eyes as well. There's probably a lot of other DMV. First Lady Flames is from DMV, and she's flames. Like, but now we're talking, and there's probably so many others. But this is the thing. They all do sound very similar, which I'm not even too mad about that. I don't really care about that as much as I care about none of them headlining. You have to defend that part. Which one of the names I just mentioned is superstars? And now this is not, I'm just co-signing a fact that I feel like Averb was saying. This is no personal shots at these people. I'm just saying it's true. And let me further say how much this is true. He gets Jack Boy. I heard salute to Jack Boy. I heard Jack Boy jumps up to defend this. I don't think Jack Boy helped at all. If anything, Jack Boy made it worse. Because one thing that stuck out to me, he was like, yo, you right. Other than New Jersey Twerk, none of us are main staging. None of us are headlining. Headlining. None of us are headlining any cards but New Jersey Twerk. Is Jersey in the DMV? Because from what I know, and I'm not even being funny, I'm dead, because this is me personally saying it now, because not one time did Verb correct Jack Boy on this. So I could be wrong. So if I am wrong, then Jack Boy's right, and there's a good point. But I thought Twerk was from New Jersey, and Jersey's not the DMV. So that part for me is confusing as far as that goes. So now if you take that out, so now if that is a fact that he is from the DMV, yes, you do have Twerk. He's the superstar, the only one. If he's not from the DMV, then there is none. Back to none as far as a superstar goes, main stage. And now another problem that Jack Boy was making is you comparing the Midwest movement to the DMV movement was not a good comparison. I know he tried to say, like, yo, at the time there was way less battlers. Bro, I don't think that sticks either. Like, at the end of the day, you have all these people had a time. I just finished watching Rich Dollaz versus Young Ill. Young Ill had a time. Averb, obviously. Hitman, obviously. Then you got B Magic had his time as well. Like around the B Magic Charlie Clips era, I was at that event, by the way. I missed the era, man, of going to events. Like, it was just funner. I'm not saying it's like I was just at, you know what I'm saying? I was in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my boy about going to Chrome. I'm just, you know, I go to events like when it's like, it's just different, you know what I'm saying? You're older now. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in this shit almost 10 years, you know what I mean? I used to go to every event, all the Black Star joints, all the, you know what I'm saying? It's just, what I'm saying is I miss like being more young. Like the young, you know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm old, but do I get what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you've been somewhere for so long, it's kind of like, I just miss that era. And what I mean is that era of the Hitman Hollers, you know what I'm saying? I was watching these guys on a Sub-Zero DVD, bro. I was watching them on a Sub-Zero DVD, for real. Like when Verb had the battling outside, you know what I'm saying? The Guardian Angel Duck. But this goes to Jack Boy's point. He's like, yeah, but how much else was out there to be compared to? It was just ya. You know what I mean? But you still had to hold your own. You still had to be fire. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna just say that it was easier or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because the errors was just like overwhelming at that time too. We didn't really, it wasn't like we was open to hearing that South shit. They all had like different accents, and I just think it was just a bad comparison, because whether you want to say it was easier or not easier, which I don't think it was, I just think like, bro, Young Ill, Hitman Holla, Averb, B Magic have all headlined events. Whereas now we take the DMV movement, again, we're back to even Jack Boy himself saying only Twerk does. And then that's even debatable if Twerk's from the DMV. I just feel like this was an argument Jack Boy should have stood out of. Because I think Jack Boy's fire. I think Ace is fire. I think Rod is fire. I think Soul of Flair's fire. I think Foots is fire. I think a bunch of other people from the DMV. I think First Lady Flames is fire. Even out of all those people, if you want to nitpick, Verb tried to say it was forced. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like a few names I mentioned, sometimes the fans don't want to see y'all. So what? You know what I'm saying? Like, Drugs had a good run. Drugs from the DMV, right? Drugs had a good run where he was just losing every battle, but on every single card. The favoritism that P shows DMV artists, but they still hitting bricks, is what he was saying, and it just landed crazy. Do I think DMV ruined battle rap? No. Do I think you know, do I think that the agenda for DMV artists get pushed harder by P than anyone else? Yes. I think it's clearly biased. You know what I mean? I think that's very clear. And that's what Verb was trying to say. It seemed like an onslaught against P and his issues with him. I don't really care too much about y'all relationship. I just cared about the topic, and I think it was a good one. I don't think Jack Boy helped it at all. But what do y'all think? Do you think Verb is right? Have the DMV ruin battle rap? Is that sound repetitively used in battle rap because they was all forced on us? There's 15 of them on the court. Quotes from Verb. At the end of the day, I just had some time to, the kids are eating, and listen to some blogs, and make one my own. I think it was a good topic. I don't think they ruined battle rap. I think they are overly pushed. I think it's a lot of them. I think P has, was really going hard to get this guy is a superstar and I brought him to battle rap. Maybe his job, trying to, solidify his spot or do something Norbs has done, because Norbs has brought a lot of people into the game, and, but Pete definitely still has time to do that himself, but hasn't in the sense of the DMV, like, from my city, my town, this is who I brought in. But what do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I hope all y'all doing a good out there, protecting your peace, understanding that without making change in life, nothing will change. Hitting that link for my Twitter, my Instagram, to stop being dirty merchandise. It's in full effect. Oh my God, merch in full effect. The new hats, shirts, water bottles, thongs for your girl, all at link in the bio. Appreciate everybody supporting me, supporting the channel. Hope y'all all doing well out there. And most importantly, stop being dirty.